The email arrived while she was in the shower. Steam crawled under the bathroom door, softening the hallway light. My phone buzzed on the counter. Her laptop, actually. She never logged out. She trusted routine more than people. Subject line, "You don't understand him like I do." I didn't open it at first. I didn't need to. I already knew the smell. His cologne had been clinging to her scarf that morning. Not faint, not accidental. It sat there like a fingerprint. When I mentioned it, casually, she laughed and said I was imagining things. Later, she sent 3 emails to her sister about how paranoid I'd become, how exhausting it was to be loved by someone who didn't trust her. The water shut off. I opened the email. "I love you," she wrote, "but he's starting to suspect. I'll handle him." I locked the screen just as the bathroom door opened. She stepped out, wrapped in white, hair dripping, eyes soft. She kissed my cheek. "You okay?" she asked. I nodded. Inside, something detached, cleanly, precisely. 18 months doesn't announce itself as betrayal. It accumulates like grime. Missed dinners, phone face down, sudden new vocabulary. Her laugh changing shape when certain names appeared. I told myself stories, work stress, personal growth, my insecurity. The truth didn't rush me. It waited, patient, confident I'd arrive eventually. I started noticing patterns. Tuesdays, she stayed late. Thursdays, she wore red. Weekends, she became generous with affection, as if paying rent in advance. She blamed me in emails I was never meant to read, said I was cold, said I didn't see her anymore, said I pushed her away. Meanwhile, she was texting him things she'd never said to me. Simple things, honest things. "I feel safe with you." That one stayed with me. I didn't confront her. I didn't even flinch. I smiled, cooked, listened, let her believe the lie was working, because I needed it to keep working. Investigation is quiet if you do it right. I didn't hack. I observed. Call logs, calendar inconsistencies, expense reports that didn't match mileage, LinkedIn endorsements exchanged too personally to be professional. He wasn't a stranger. That was the clever part. He was a colleague, senior, respected, married, a man who spoke at conferences about ethics. They used company emails at first, then burner apps, then boldness. I pulled phone records under the guise of a billing error, requested archived backups during a routine IT audit. My department, my authority. No alarms. I never checked her phone in front of her. I never asked questions I didn't already know the answers to. At night, beside her breathing body, my mind assembled timelines, 18 months of filth arranged into something almost elegant. I wasn't angry. I was precise. The confirmation came in a PDF, a compliance report, internal, confidential, names redacted, but patterns unmistakable. Travel overlaps, expense anomalies, policy violations stacked like bricks. I printed it, left it on the dining table. She found it while pouring coffee. "What's this?" she asked, already knowing. I watched her read, watched her breath change, watched denial flicker and die. "It's not what you think," she said. I nodded. "I know." That scared her more than yelling would have. He called later that night. I answered. Silence stretched. "I think you've misunderstood," he began. "I don't misunderstand systems," I said. "I map them." He hung up. Revenge doesn't have to announce itself. Over 6 weeks, I fed information into the right channels. Compliance, legal. His wife, anonymously, gently with documentation. Her board, her mentor, her parents accidentally CC'd on an email thread she forgot to delete. Their professional empires didn't explode. They eroded. Resignations, investigations, quiet removals, invitations that stopped arriving. She came home one night shaking, said he'd been let go, said people were asking questions, said she was scared. I poured her a drink. "You should be," I said. That was the first time I saw who she really was beneath the performance. Small, cornered, furious that the lie had failed her. "You planned this," she whispered. I met her eyes, calm, clear. "No," I said, "I allowed it." I left without a scene. Divorce papers followed, assets cleanly separated. No accusations, no explanations. She tried to call, then text, then emailed long apologies that sounded like essays written for grades. I never responded. The last message I read from her said, "How could you do this to me?" I smiled at that, just once, because the truth was simple. I didn't do anything to her. I stopped protecting her from herself. And when I walked away, the silence I left behind was colder than any revenge she had imagined.